Hey, what's up everybody? Chris here, and I thought I would do an unboxing video. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I've got the Nintendo World Championships NES edition, I guess deluxe set. Is that what this is? Yeah, deluxe set here. Pre-ordered it when I saw it at the Direct because I love NES Remix and those types of games. I've seen some of the reviews for this that are not necessarily glowing. I think on average I've seen like a 7 out of 10, 70%, something like that. But it looks like it's a lot of speedrun, time trial type of stuff, but I can't wait to do it because I grew up, in the 80s, 90s. My first game system ever was an NES. I think I got it in 88, 89, something like that. But anyway, for Christmas that year, that's not what this video is about. This is about looking at the contents of this and just seeing what kind of care and love Nintendo is giving to the NES. Probably, I wouldn't say their most well-known console, but at least for my generation, yeah, probably their most well-known console. But anyway, let's take a look at it. It's open, top view here. First of all, I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself. Let's look at the box itself, right? Really cool homage heavy thing to Nintendo, right? You've got Link, you've got Kirby, you've got Samus, you've got Kid Icarus, you've got Mario, you've got Excitebike, Luigi. Look at the detail there. It's all kind of embossed and stands out a little bit and looks really super nice. Looks really cool. On the back, you've got the details of the game itself, which I'm guessing is probably the same as what's actually on the back of the Switch case, the cartridge case. We'll take a look at that and see, but test your skills against the world. This is, I think, what I've seen is, in terms of the reviews, a lot of people say this is really where it shines is in the online competition piece of it and just the time trial stuff that sort of characterizes that. But, okay, a list of all the contents, but yeah, on the side, you've got Nintendo World Championships Classic Edition, but this will look nice on my shelf, a nice display piece that I can look at and enjoy for years to come, hopefully. So, okay, so here we've got some kind of a box here, wrapped in plastic. I'm not sure what's in this. I will open it up momentarily, and we will see. This is super cool. This is honestly one of the things that made me pre-order this. You've got an original NES case, a plastic sleeve. If you're my age and you had NES games, you had some of these sleeves when they came with games, which is really cool. And you've got a replica NES cart, a gold cart. Now, if you follow retro gaming at all, you're probably aware that the actual NES cartridges that were used in those competitions are highly valuable and sought after and extremely rare. But this is kind of cool that they did this. So you take it out of this plastic. If I can get it out of the plastic, yeah. And it looks just like an old school NES cartridge would. On the back of it, it's got, sort of standing out here, a couple of different things that you can see. It's got a mushroom. It's got the Master Sword. It's got, I can't tell what that is. It looks like maybe a Goomba block. I can't really tell. It's got a lot of different things. It's got the leaf from Mario 3, a key, a mushroom. It looks like maybe a Tetris piece, a few different things. And of course, I'm checking to see if it's got an actual, it's not an actual real car. That's what you got to do to get it to work. So the legend goes. But it's just for display purposes. Super cool. We'll definitely put this on my shelf. And I appreciate Nintendo, taking the time to acknowledge the old school fans here. Then, of course, we've got the game itself, which is, the back of the case I'm looking at now is comparable to what's on the back of the Deluxe set larger box, but it's not exactly the same thing. You can see that here. But the game itself, going to play this a lot this weekend. Honestly, though, my bigger time dedication this weekend is going to be for College Football 25. Like, I didn't get the Deluxe edition, I got the Standard edition, but I can finally play it tomorrow, which is Friday, and I cannot wait to start a dynasty with ECU. It's going to be awesome. Finally get that national championship that we have so longed for. Anyway, going to do that, but I'm going to play this some too, especially with my kids. So anyway, really cool box here, and then the last item that it looks like we've got in here, as far as I can tell, and I think there's actually kind of a display stand in here. I'm going to have to get that out. Another thing wrapped in plastic. So let me open this up. I'll open both of these up and just kind of see what we've got in here as far as the contents are concerned. If I'm remembering correctly, I think there's like trading cards and a few other things of that nature. Part of me, didn't even want to open this because I'm sure down the road, if this were sealed, it would be worth something. But life is short. Just enjoy your games, right? Open the things up. I do have an extra copy of Super Mario 3D All-Stars that's not open because I sort of thought and predicted that maybe that would be worth something. Who knows if that's actually going to be the case long term. But let's see what we've got here. Oh, this is pretty cool. We've got like postcards here. So look, we've got postcard types of things, kind of cardboard displays. Super Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda. I'm not going to go through all of these. Metroid, Donkey Kong, Kid Icarus. This is really, really cool. And even on the back, you can see there is artwork that goes along with it with each one of these. This is just a nice touch. This is the sort of thing here in my movie video game room where if I had some of that double-sided stuff that wouldn't ruin the surface of this and ruin the paint on the walls, I would just stick these all around, and maybe I'll do that if I can find that. Because I know they make stuff that you can put on this that will not, you know, ruin it or mess it up. So that would be kind of a nice thing to display around. I might have to do that. Rather than just putting them back in the box and saying, oh, isn't that cool? And then never looking at them again, because what is the point of that? Honestly, what is the point of that? Okay, let's look at the other box here that's in plastic and see what we've got. You know, I pre-ordered this again when the Direct happened, and now I'm trying to remember how much I paid for this. I want to say it was like $80, something along those lines. And whether or not this stuff that comes with it is worth that investment. I mean, certainly as an NES fan, I think this is all super cool. I think this is just a box that kind of opens like this. It is. What have we got in here? What is this? It's got like a black styrofoam thing. We've got pins. Holy cow, this is super awesome, and I'm totally gonna just turn this around so you can see it. Obviously, first of all, you've got 5 different pins, Nintendo World Championships, you've got a Mario one, a Link one, a Metroid one, and a Donkey Kong one. Really cool. What I'm gonna do with this probably is just put it in this box and then just set it somewhere on my shelf for display purposes, which is really, really cool. And honestly, this is the first Switch game in a while that I've been legit excited about. I am excited about the new Zelda game that's coming out where you actually play as Zelda instead of Link. I think that's going to be really kind of awesome. But there aren't any other Switch games right now that I'm like pining for, that I'm super, super pumped about, other than the Switch 2 when that comes around. This is actually a really nice acrylic stand. I wonder if this is for the cartridge. I bet you that's what it's for. A really nice acrylic stand. I'm gonna bet it's for the cartridge. We're gonna find out. I bet you that's what it's for. I should probably look at some kind of instructions before I leap to that conclusion, but let's see. Is that what it's for? Is that what it's for? I think that's what it's for. It's totally what it's for. It's making a really weird sound when I put it on here, but 100% that is what it's for. Really, really cool. Nice way to display it. The thing that stinks about that, though, is what do you do with the sleeve? I guess you put it back in the box, but yeah, that is really super awesome. So I love everything that's been included with this. I can't wait to play the game interspersed with College Football 25 this weekend. So if you got NES World Championships, or I guess Nintendo World Championships NES Edition, you played it, let me know what you think. Do you see it as being better or worse than NES Remix, which was on Wii U and 3DS and other places? But can't wait to dig into this. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll check back in soon.